Good evening, and welcome to No You Shut Up, the show where we discuss the issues of the day until we get too angry to discuss them any further. I'm your host, Paul F. Tompkins, and with me tonight, he's a climatologist and an adjunct professor at Dartmouth College, Dr. Philip Weasel.
Point of fact, it's actually Weasel. But
he's a local radio personality and secretary of Elks Lodge 705 in Aurora, Illinois, Tim Crotchety. She's an international spokesperson for the LGBT cheetah community. Please say hello to Cheetah Girl, the world's fastest lesbian. And finally, a singer, dancer, and entertainer to the stars, it's Frankie LeMay. New York City's controversial stop and frisk policy, which allows police to detain, question, and search anyone they deem suspicious, even if no crime has been committed, has angered civil rights groups who call the policy veiled racism. What do you think, Tim Crotchety?
Let me tell you something, Martin. If the police are stopping you, you probably done something wrong. Either you're walking around with baggy jeans with your hiney sticking out, or you're wearing some piercings in your nose or your lip, or...
Whoa. You just profiled me. I have multiple piercings. You totally just profiled me.
Tim, would you say that the police should stop her, frisk her, search her?
I don't see what the big problem is with stopping and getting a little frisky every now and then.
No, that's not what it is. You know, I gotta say, I face this problem every day on the savannah with zebras. You know, I admit it, but I can't tell if they are white with black stripes or black with white stripes. I mean, you can't help it, but you just assume the worst, and I cross to the other side of the savannah.
Yep.
Well, I tell you one thing, though. They have great little insects you can pick off their hindquarters. Love those little guys. But this whole thing about racial profiling, you know, it's kind of sad. My choreographer is a blackbird, and by the way, he's a great dancer. But not because he's a blackbird. I mean, he's just great, you know? Well, I suppose it's partly genetic.
Well, as a member of the rodentia community, well, I have experienced firsthand the type of discrimination and prejudices that others are experiencing in the stop and frisk.
Do you feel that you have not taken Dr. Weasel seriously?
That is correct.
Weasel!
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's Weasel!
I'm sorry.
Why won't anyone listen to me?
I'm sorry. I think the confusion is because you are a weasel.
It's Weasel.
Is this good police work, or is it racism?
No, it's good police work.
No, it's racism.
These are trained professionals. They do not see color.
You're saying the police don't see color?
Nope.
Unbelievable.
Trained by whom? Trained by whom? By other white males, one would assume. Have any of them been trained by members of the rodentia community? No.
I have to say, it's all kind of sad, actually. Some of my best friends are blackbirds. I think if they did the training, you'd see something quite different out there on the street.
Do you think more birds should be policemen?
Yeah, that'd be fantastic. Up in the sky, they can get a bird's eye view of everything, poop on the offenders when they need to. It'd be fantastic.
Well, that's all the time we have for this segment. We'll be right back with more No You Shut Up after this.
I am an adjunct professor at Dartmouth. I have a PhD. Is it really too much to ask that they pronounce my name correctly? It's Weasel! 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 Oh, great. They even spelled it wrong in the graphic. Oh, yeah, real nice. Real nice.
Welcome back to No You Shut Up. Now it's time for our one-on-one segment this week with our guest, singer and tropical bird, Frankie LeMay. Did you always want to be a singer?
Yeah. You know, when I was a small little chick down in Panama, I saw a Carmen Miranda film. And boy, that just totally lit a fire under my butt. And I left Panama, hopped on the first ship to the U.S., destined to become a star. That's what I wanted. I wanted to sing.
What is it about seeing someone wearing food on their head that seems so glamorous to us?
Well, for a bird, it's very enticing. We just want to sort of land up there and peck at it for a while. Mm-hmm. You know, we could just taste it when we see her.
If you were to bite into a tropical fruit and there were to be a worm in that piece of fruit.
Bonus!
Right? It's just like winning the jackpot.
Oh, yeah. It's like the worm in the tequila bottle.
Mm-hmm. Do you gamble on the ships?
Yeah, I do.
You have a bit of a problem?
It can be if I'm losing.
That's right.
Yeah, if I'm winning, it's not too much of a problem.
It's not a problem when you're winning, it's true.
No.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Drinking, does it happen?
Oh, yeah. Are you kidding? Those trips are long. There's only one way to get through those. My show's only an hour and a half, and there's another 23 and a half hours of the day to get through. So, yeah, I drink.
Do you drink alone?
Yep.
Are you drunk right now?
Yep.
Frankie, not only do you acknowledge that global warming is happening, you actively propose that we increase our burning of fossil fuels to accelerate the process. Why?
Well, global warming is good for birds, especially tropical birds like me. For years I was completely apathetic. I was just enjoying the nice heat all around. Then I found out that people are actually trying to prevent global warming. So now I'm getting actively involved in trying to prevent people who are preventing global warming.
So you are a global warming...
Preventer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what we call ourselves, GWPPs.
And this is primarily for reasons of being a tropical bird.
Well, yeah, it's great for us.
That's the thing. It's something that only concerns you, and you're missing the larger...
That's right.
Some would say you're missing the larger ramifications of how it affects other people. Isn't this inherently a very selfish attitude?
You bet.
But don't you realize that global warming will eventually, even though it might make things nice and warm for you, eventually the Earth will not be able to sustain itself, and it would lead to your death as well.
Yeah, well, I'll probably be long gone by the time that happens, so I'm not too worried about that.
This is my point. You have a better chance of surviving if the Earth is not consumed by water.
Oh, look, if my aunt had wheels, she'd be a wagon. I'm not too worried about hypotheticals. You maybe just need a drink or two. Maybe that'll solve things for you. Calm down. It's nothing to worry about.
Does your aunt have wheels?
No. That's why it's a hypothetical.
So she is not, in fact, a wagon?
No, she's a bird.
It's 500 years in the future. The polar ice caps have
I'm
melted.
late for lunch.
No, this is hypothetical, like your aunt the wagon. It's 500 years in the future. The polar ice caps have melted. The Earth is covered by water. What now?
Well, now more people can go on cruises, I guess. I'll be in business forever.
Is that your idea of heaven, is just going from one cruise ship to another, just doing show after show after show?
Yeah, as long as they don't come down with dysentery or something. Of course, if it does, I can just fly away. Now, I'm not stuck on them like the rest of the people.
That's true. That's true. You seem to be perhaps a sociopath. Have people made that charge before?
Oh, yeah, I'm not too worried about that. Nah, people can be really stupid and mean and ugly. They can throw all sorts of epithets around.
Another hypothetical.
Oh, great.
We get back in our time machine.
Okay.
So we were 500 years, travel back to right now, right this moment.
I'm exhausted already.
You're being interviewed by me.
Okay.
And I'm telling you, you're absolutely wrong. Everything you're saying is a mistake, and you're wrong.
Well, I don't think that's a hypothetical, because you're actually doing that right now.
You know what? It did come true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now that you've been confronted with the idea that you're wrong.
But I don't think I am. So there.
Frankie LeMay, thank you very much for joining us.
You're welcome.
No, I'm doing that part's over.
Ah.
We'll be right back.
Why can't we just go back to the old way, when things were better and stuff was good? Now all the stuff is bad stuff, and there are no good things. There's not good stuff.
I'd never seen that many teeth before. Well, that does it for this week's edition of No You Shut Up. Before we go, final thoughts from our panel. Weasel?
Yes, well, I have a series of thoughts that I would like to share with you.
Oh, I'll bet you do. Tim Crotchety.
I do, Jim, I do. I gotta tell you, I really feel like I'm missing those Jonas Brothers, you know?
Cheetah.
Well, can I just say that a little piece of my heart died when the L word went off the air, but I just wanted to extend a personal invite to the cast and creative of the show to come on out to the Savannah. There's poetry festivals, and the Indigo Girls are appearing this weekend, so come on out.
Frankie LeMay.
Yeah, I just want to remind everybody that I will be appearing this Monday at lunchtime. That's right, I'm doing my one-man show, Birds of a Feather, so flock on down. Birds of a feather, they flock together. You know how it goes.
But
Come
just
on.
to be clear, you're the only bird in the show.
Yeah.
Okay. And as for me, the sky. I've been thinking about it a lot lately, and I think there's too many things in it. You got the sun, the moon, over 100 stars, occasionally clouds, sometimes a balloon or two. I think it's time to really narrow our focus. What do we want to see up there? What don't we want to see? And let's pick a color and stick with it. That's it for us here at No You Shut Up. Until next time, you shut up.
Yeah.
2 more points, Paul.
No.
I want to discuss one or
Just
two
don't
things.
sing it.
No.
Just shut up with this.
No.
All right, just shut up.
can't make any-
I
for
don't
one
like you
second.
singing.
What do you think about
Shut
that?
up.
Well, first of all,
Just shut
I think
up
the
about
coral
it.
bleaching.
Shut up, and you need to shut up.